But Jesus said, you get in through me. See, when you look at the sheep pen, there is no door. So the shepherd himself becomes the door. He's the entryway. He's the path to get into the sheep pen. And since there's only one opening in the wall through which the sheep pass, when the sheep gathers in the sheep pen, the shepherd himself will lay down on the grass to guard the sheep and keep them in safe and keep attackers from the outside. Jesus is our door to God. He isn't just the pathway. He literally is the door. He provides safety and security because he's the entryway and he has the key and he will lock us in safe. You don't even know where you're going. So I provide passage to where it's safe. I am your border control. When you're inside of my borders, you're safe. No one can smuggle drugs in. No guns will rattle you. No tunnels underneath me. I don't need congressional funding because I'm not a hireling. I'm the franchise shepherd. I built the door. I keep the door. And since I am the door, I will guard the door. Because I'm the door. If they want to get to you, then they got to go through me. Jesus says, I am the door. But see, that's not enough. So you're the door. Well, what about all these other people out here? Well, he says in John 14:10, the thief comes to steal, kill, and destroy. But I have come that you might have life and have it more abundantly. See, the enemy's agenda is three things. How many things? Three things. It's one of these three categories. He either wants to beat you, defeat you, or delete you.
Come on now.
One of those three things.
Yes, sir.
That's a whole other message in itself.
Yes, sir.
He wants to steal, kill, and destroy. No matter what he says, no matter what car he drives, he wants to steal, kill, and destroy. But Jesus says, I don't want to beat you, defeat you, or delete you. Jesus said, I want to complete you.
Come on now.
See, you don't even know what's missing until you met me. And when you met me, I provided a safe place for you to live and to eat. But I still have to qualify myself to you. But see, while you're sleeping, so you're a dumb sheep. I provide a safe place for you to sleep, but while you're sleeping, I'm laying over the door so the enemy can't get in. While you're sleeping, I'm looking at you in your face just to see if you're comfortable. While you're sleeping, I'm looking for water and safe passage for the next day. Not only can I guard where you are while you're sleeping, but I can leave you and look for a path for the next day, because when you wake up in the morning, you're going to have needs because you're a sheep. So not only do I provide shelter and safety, I provide substance. Well, what are you talking about? Sheep spend 60% of their life eating. They're clean animals. Amen. They chew the cud and have parted hoof. All right. They have 4 stomachs. So when they eat something, they regurgitate it and chew it in their mouths and put it back, and it goes to another one of their 4 stomachs. That's called rumination. And while they're ruminating, they're very, very tender. They're eating grass that the shepherd finds while they're sleeping. So shepherds always need to find food because grass is very scarce when you're following a shepherd. Because if you have 100 sheep, that's a lot of mouths to feed. So you have a single parent shepherd who's providing for all of these sheep. He's providing safety, security, and substance. He said, I came to give you life. Sheep got to eat. Jesus said, I came to give you life and life to the full. I came to give you life. That's preservation. But to have it to the full, that's reservation. Well, what are you talking about? He preserves our lives so we can have entry to the banquet hall. He gives us life. That's just basic stuff. That's preservation. The basic needs so we will live. But he gives us not only life, but he gives us life to the full. That's reservation. That's more than you ask for, more than you imagine, more than you can think. What's reserved? Well, if you're hungry, he said, I will be the bread of life. If you're thirsty, I will be the water of life. He preserves you from judgment, but he reserves heaven for you. He preserves you from hell, but he reserves a place on his throne. He came to give you life and life to the full. Jesus is not like other shepherds. Some other shepherds, they pick and choose what sheep they're going to care for. But Jesus said, since I'm the franchise shepherd, I'm not going to pick and choose like these other people. What other people? Ezekiel 34 says, the word of the Lord came to me, Son of man, prophesy against shepherds of Israel. What? shepherds of Israel, prophesy and say to them, this is what the sovereign Lord says. Woe to you shepherds of Israel who only take care of yourselves. You're on TV. You're driving a Bentley while people are homeless. Should not shepherds take care of the flock? You eat the curds, clothe yourself with the wool, and slaughter the choice animals, but you do not take care of the flock. The false shepherds are eating the very food that's in the sheep's mouth. You have not strengthened the weak, or healed the sick, or bound up the injured. You have not brought back the strays or searched for the lost. You have ruled them harshly and brutally. So they were scattered because there was no shepherd, and when they were scattered, they became food for all the wild animals. My sheep wandered over all of the mountains and on every high hill. They were scattered over the whole earth. No one searched or looked for them. So not only do I provide safety, shelter, and sustenance, but since you're lost, I have to provide salvaging services for sheep that are least, last, and lost. Sheep that are least, they have emotional problems. Sheep that are last, they have mental problems. And a sheep that's lost has spiritual problems. I salvage every sheep that's lost and in need. Whatever category of lostness you find yourself in, I will meet you at your need. See, a lost sheep is called a cast sheep. Sheep have weak legs, always falling over. That's why Psalm 23 says he has to lead them beside still water. Because any ruffling of the water, the sheep will fall over. And when a sheep falls over, it's helpless. Carbon monoxide builds up in the stomach, and if the lost sheep stays on its back, the sheep will suffocate and die. A cast sheep. Some sheep have been neglected, abused, beaten, or just dumb. Sheep are clumsy and blind. They're always falling over. They need a shepherd who knows